Moving to the UK made me broke, sad, and depressed. And people think they know you better than you know yourself. They'll be like, "Oh, you should aim bigger, you should dream bigger, apply for better jobs." Who told you I'm not applying for that? Who told you Instagram or my WhatsApp story, and then I'm getting requests about, "Oh, can you send me money? Help me with money. Help." You don't know if I have any money. It's money to do. I didn't know. So, and the major expense for me was like my rent. I won't say I don't pay black tax, but they don't really tax me at home. Like, they don't call me because they cannot feed. Do you understand? Like, my family survives very well without my income. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Gift Togu. I'm a Nigerian YouTuber living in England, United Kingdom. And if this is your first time watching any of my videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below. I used to make videos about lifestyle, freelancing, and travel, but I don't know where this channel is going to from 2024. This is my first video in a long time. I think it's almost 9 months ago that I uploaded my last YouTube video. I took a huge break from YouTube, and to be very honest, this is not the video explaining why I've been gone or where I have been. I took an audit of my life and everything, and decided that in 2024 I want to come back to YouTube consistently, and that's one of the reasons that I'm actually making this video today. But before we start digressing as usual, let's just get moving to the UK made me broke, sad, and depressed, and I'm not even kidding you guys. If you've been following my channel for the longest time, you already know my story, my career journey, everything, how my life happened. I've said this so many times. I used to work in marketing communications. I studied English and literary studies at the University of Nigeria. Graduated with an amazing grade. Got a job almost immediately to work in a PR agency as a content manager. Worked there for a while, and worked on so many good brands and created amazing content, and moved to do my NYSC. After my NYSC, did freelancing, worked full time, worked as a content manager, as a brand manager for a brand in LA, and then my last job before I moved to the UK was as a lead local strategist with an advertising agency in California, and I was working remotely. And then I decided that when you have this, like, your body's itching you, you're supposed to do something else. And I'm a very ambitious person. Like, I am very driven and ambitious, okay? I'm not one to just sit down, okay? When it has to do with my career, I'm very ambitious. And coming from the kind of background that I am from, you have no other choice but to be ambitious and to go at it regarding your dream, because except you want to have a basic life, which I do not want to. So I was quite comfortable. I was a 25-year-old doing so well. 2021 was my best year ever when it has to do with my finances and career. My career was off the roof. I got to the height of my career. I hope that's still not the height for now. Do you understand? Then when it had to do with my freelancing, everything was so good. I got nominated on Upwork as a top rated freelancer. I got featured on their social media platforms. I got to top rated. I worked with amazing campaigns. I even did a campaign for DSTV. I worked with Live Sports Festival. It was so amazing. I worked with DSTV as a freelancer. I did a campaign for them. I also did something for Live Sports Festival or whatever. So when it has to do with my career, my freelancing, my freelancing on Upwork, my freelancing for Nigerian brands, and then my job, my career, everything was going well. Then I moved to the UK. I told you guys that I had this itch I had something to do. I needed to do something else. I felt stuck. I was making money, but I didn't really have any, major plan something to do, to use the money to do, because I was so young. And what am I using this money to do? I didn't know. So, and the major expense for me was my rent. I won't say I don't pay black tax, but they don't really tax me at home. They don't call me because they cannot feed. Do you understand? My family survives very well without my inputs. I give money because I want to. I don't have to. Do you understand? I give money. I send money home because I want to send money home, not because I have to send money home. If I don't send money, they will not feed or something like that. Do you understand? So aside from maybe sending money to my mom, like once in a while. There was really nothing major that I was using money to do, and paying my rent was the major expense. But then there were also so many challenges regarding Nigeria, because you would ask, why did you now move to the UK if you were so comfortable in Nigeria? It was not just the comfort, it was electricity. I was working for foreign brands, and I spent money on co-working space. I used to go to CC Hub, where we pay, I think, 1.5. That was the cheapest actually, because there were some in Yaba. I've paid 3,000, I've paid 2.5, I've paid 2,000. So CC Hub was actually the cheapest for me. And then I was lucky enough to also, I wrote an insurance exam sometime in 2021, I guess, and then I had the membership card. So I used to go to the insurance office to work from there, because I was a member, and I decided that it was time to like go for the next big thing. Like I said, I'm a very ambitious person, so I decided that, you know what, I'm just going to get on with it. I'm going to do something different and just go and do a master's degree, because I always knew that I would do a master's degree, but I was not sure of doing a PhD. The PhD one is the one I'm not sure of, but then for master's, I already knew that I was going to get a master's degree. So I decided to move to the UK, and then everything changed. Like I was saying, for the company that I was working with, it was just not sustainable anymore. Difference in time zone. I was also studying. I need to pass in school, so everything was so overwhelming. It was impossible to. I wanted to say impossible. It was impossible to combine everything, and I decided that, you know what, I'm just going to like not do this job like that anymore, and just find a job here in the UK. I did domiciliary care for a while, and then I got a job in a venture capitalist company as a PR and communication strategist, and I did that for a while until I did not, and then I continued studying. But what I've noticed regarding working here, why I said that this country made me broke, is that, to be very honest, since I moved here, I do not have any savings. And I know that people say, oh, why didn't a job? Why it's just like a lot of expenses here, to be very honest. It's a lot of expenses here. There's always something to pay for. Like, even though I think I have this money, there's something that would come and just take the money away. For instance, I think it was 2 weeks ago or something, I got a bill of 500 and something pounds from my apartment, that the wash basin, the tap in the wash basin, that was not actually draining properly, and I complained about it. So I left the tap on, because after brushing your teeth, I don't want to go into like gross details anyway, but just that the tap was on, because I was trying to rinse the wash basin, and the tap was quite slow. All of a sudden, I was in the bathroom, and I didn't turn the lights on. I didn't know that the water had flooded, like it had come out from the wash basin, and it was just flowing into like our bedroom. And I got the caretaker come to my door to knock, and he was like, oh, like the house downstairs, their smoke detector is not working anymore. And then they slammed me with a bill of over £500. So you see, I have to pay 500 and something pounds for that particular thing. And they're like, oh, they're not responsible for anything that goes wrong in the apartment. Even though the wash basin is not flowing well, it's not their responsibility. They're not responsible for all of this stuff. So when you think you're saving money, you're not, because like something is just coming to take it away. If you're not paying rent, you're paying for electricity. Like even recently they increased our rent. It was increased. So you're paying for gas, you're paying for lights, you're paying for water, you're paying for somebody's smoke detector. There's also transportation, there's the rent every month. So it's very difficult to even like save or to even do anything for yourself. For me, I work very hard to try to even do something for myself, because I don't know if it's like the minimum wage thing or whatever, but it's so hard to save. I don't know how to explain it. It's basically moving from a place that you have money and you don't know what you're using your money for, to living from paycheck to paycheck, to a situation where you have money, you can see the money you're earning in pounds, is a big currency. And then like you can't even survive until the next paycheck. Even when the next paycheck comes, it's like you have there's already something planned for that next paycheck. Like you already have something that you're using the next paycheck to do, even when the money has not hit your bank account yet. It is so crazy. It's so, I don't even know how to explain it. Like you're working for like next month, and then you already have plans for the money that you've not even been paid. you already have plans for the money. Even to save, I know some people say, oh, they do Aja and all of that. Everybody's situation is not the same, okay? Everybody's expenses is not the same. So if you're able to do Aja, good for you or something like that. Not everybody has that luxury, because if you're not paying for this thing, there's another visa that you're paying for. There's always something that we are paying for. That's why I'm actually grateful for having my partner that always make sure that we actually like do have a good time, despite despite my own frustrations regarding money. He always like try to make sure that like it's not that bad, and it's just very supportive generally, because I don't know, it's just so hard to save because every penny counts. And it's funny because maybe when people see you slaying on social media, or for me, when people see me slaying on Facebook or on Instagram or my WhatsApp story, and then I'm getting requests about, oh, can you send me money, help me with money, help. You don't know if I have any money, you know? You don't know you don't know how I'm surviving. You don't know if I have any money. So I feel that, you just see people like wearing winter jackets, wearing trench coats and their boots and looking all cute, wearing nice hair and everything, looking good. And then you're like, oh, can you help me with money? Can you help me with money? Do you know if the person has even eating? Do you know if the person even has any money? You don't even know what the person is actually like going through. Me, since I came to this country, let me never lie to you guys, I've been broke. Sometimes the whole comment is like, oh, maybe try to earn better, try to get a better job that pays you more. And I'm not, who told you I'm not looking for a better job that pays more or something like that? Oh, don't be basic. Who told you I want to be basic or something? Don't get me started with the whole job hunting thing. I made a TikTok video 2 or 3 months ago where I talked about getting to the final stage of a particular interview where they offered me £40,000, where we talked about when I would start, how much they pay me, the work situation, which was like hybrid, 1 day at the office and 4 days working from home. And they said, oh, £40,000 for the marketing manager role, which was great. And then I was talking about, oh, how to start. And then I got an email saying, unfortunately, they just feel that I'm not passionate enough about climate change, or jobs that I have scaled through all the interview stages. And then it's time to get started. And they're like, oh, you know what? I just think that your my visa is long enough. Do you understand? My visa is not expiring anytime soon. Another thing is the sadness and depression that hits you. I don't think I used to be this sad, because I had friends living around me when I was in Nigeria, and since I moved here, like making friends have been very difficult for me. I've been lucky and very unlucky in the friends department. This year alone, like friendship did not really work out well for me. I lost some friends, and gained quite a few and all of that. But it's just like, my mother is calling me. Sorry. I lost some friends and gained, quite a few. And I've realized that some of my closest friends are still those that I actually did know from Nigeria. So most times you're just so, depressed, and you're just so sad. Sometimes I'll just be like, I was speaking to a friend of mine 2 days ago, and we're talking. I told her, like, we're just talking, and I was like, see, I don't want to be, she was so ambitious, like, I don't want past tense to be used for my career. I know that it's not a big deal to a couple of people, but when it has to do with me, I'm very driven, like, career-wise. I actually like killing it career-wise and doing a job that I absolutely love. So I don't want it to be said about me that, oh, she was so good with her, she used to be so good with her career, and we don't know what's happening now, or something like that. I don't know, but it's, when that whole sadness hits you, you're just like, and I told myself that I don't want to be saying I was this in 2021. 2021 was such a good year. I was this, I was that. No, like, I just want to have like new memories, new hustle, literally new everything. Do you understand? Instead of like going back to the past, or like saying, oh, then this happened, I had this career, I had this, I used to be on Upwork, I used to be a top-rated freelancer, I used to work as a lead strategist, and now, like, we don't know who she is anymore. He's struggling with procrastination. So depression, sadness just helps me procrastinate. I just want to be in bed on most days. I don't want to, like, speak to anybody, and then I have so many things that I want to do, and I'm unable to do because I don't even have, not even the time, I don't even have the mental energy to even do what I'm supposed to do. But like for 2024, I'm just putting this out here to say that like this is going to be like my accountability video, making sure that I don't go in like with this energy into 2024. I'm not saying that 2023 was bad completely. It was such a good year for me. It was such a good year for me, even though like my career did not like go the way that I wanted it to go. It does not mean that I don't have like a job that I'm doing. No, let's be very honest. I actually have something I'm doing that is helping me pay the bills. Like, but I just want to get something that it's in line with what I really want for myself. Do you understand? It was not a bad year. I mean, I went to the Schengen area this year. I got hitched, married to the love of my life this year, and what else, I graduated this year. There was also something, you guys, there's something that I've been wanting since like 2020 that actually happened for me this year. If you're close to me, you will know, but if you're not close to me, you will know very soon, like sometime in 2024, but it actually happened for me in 2023. So this was it was not such a bad year, honestly. That thing happened in October, and since then, like, I've been so happy about it. Another important thing is that I got accepted to the Microsoft Power Up program to be a Power Up developer. Is a kind of scholarship bootcamp thing organized by Microsoft. So I'm starting next month. I think first or second week of. I'm starting in next 2 weeks Monday or something like that. 2 Mondays from now. So I'm really excited about it. You know, looking forward to becoming a Power Up developer. I'm just hoping that this whole sadness and depression thing that usually hits me here and there doesn't stop me from taking my life seriously when it has to do with my career journey and every other thing. Do you understand? So yeah, you guys, I hope you've had a better 2023. I just want you guys to know that no matter how bad the year has been for you, there are also good. Like, I mentioned a whole lot of things that happened in 2023, and I also mentioned the good things that happened in 2023. It was not such a bad year at all. Like, I did have fun this year. It was not, I cannot write this year off completely because it was not so. Before I conclude, I just wanted to say that relocation will change your life. It's one of the best things that you would do if it's something that you're interested in. So if you even document my Power Up whatever program so that I will take it more seriously. Do you guys understand? Let me know the kind of content that you'd like to see from me in 2024. Thank you so much for sticking with me, and thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram as I am Gift Togo, and on TikTok at I am Gift Togo. Till I come your way again next time, be good, be nice to your neighbors, and hopefully I'll see you again in 2024. In case you see anything from this channel in 2024, everybody be fine, okay? Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and bye.